Project 2025. Washington. All right, Washington. Let's talk about something that could change your life. Project 2025. This isn't your average policy proposal. Oh no, it's a whole new way of doing things. And spoiler alert, it doesn't look great for the majority of us. Taxes? Going up? Healthcare? Getting pricier? Your retirement? Well, you might have to work an extra 2 years for it. Let's dive in, shall we? First, let's talk taxes. Everyone's favorite subject, right? Well, get ready for some bad news. Under Project 2025, the average family of 4 in Washington could see their taxes jump by $2,544 a year. Yeah, you heard that right. So much for that extra vacation fund. But here's the kicker. While regular folks like you and me are paying more, 45,000 millionaires across the country are getting a $1.5 million tax cut every year. So, to recap, you get the bill and they get the tax break. Classic, right? Well, isn't that just delightful? Now let's talk about something that's probably on your mind if you're thinking about the future: Social Security. If Project 2025 gets its way, they want to raise the retirement age from 67 to 69. In Washington, that affects about 75% of residents. That's over 5 million people. So if you were counting on relaxing at 67, you might have to keep grinding for 2 more years. And guess what? Your Social Security benefits will get smaller too, by as much as $8,900 in just the first year. That's $46,000 to $100,000 in losses over 10 years for an average retiree. So, yeah, no beach retirement in sight. Sounds like the American dream just got a little less dreamy. On to healthcare. Now, we all know healthcare in America is complicated, but Project 2025, it's about to make it way worse. Under this plan, over 200,000 Medicaid recipients in Washington are at risk of losing their coverage. And if you're one of the 344,000 people relying on Medicare for prescription drugs, you're going to see costs skyrocket, because the plan eliminates those helpful out-of-pocket limits. Oh, and did I mention they're blocking the government from negotiating lower drug prices? So, yeah, expect to pay even more for the same meds you're already struggling to afford. Who needs affordable healthcare when you can just pay more, right? Next up, childcare and education, because who doesn't love a good education, right? Well, if Project 2025 has its way, that love might just be out the window. First, they want to eliminate Head Start. That's no-cost childcare for low-income families, and 14,000 kids in Washington would lose access to it. And if that's not bad enough, they also want to get rid of the Department of Education, which means $42 million in funding for schools that serve low-income students in Washington would be wiped out. 2,400 teaching jobs could disappear. So, who needs teachers and childcare anyway, right? Oh wait, we do. Let's get serious for a second. Reproductive rights. Under Project 2025, some emergency contraception medications would no longer be covered under free preventive care. That's 1.18 million women in Washington who could lose guaranteed access to these essential medications. And as if that wasn't enough, the plan wants to push a nationwide abortion ban, even in states where abortion is still legal, by using the Comstock Act to go after medication abortion. It's a step backward for women's rights, and it could change everything for reproductive health care in this country. Let's just say, this is not the kind of change most people had in mind. So, what's the bottom line? Project 2025 isn't just a bunch of policies. It's a blueprint to strip power away from the people and hand it over to the wealthy and the corporations. Whether it's taxes, healthcare, or education, this plan leaves the rest of us out in the cold. But here's the thing. We don't have to sit back and let this happen. Stay informed, speak up, and make sure you're part of the conversation. Together, we can shape the future we want, one where everyone has a fair shot. Like, subscribe and drop a comment below. What do you think of Project 2025? Let's talk about it. And remember, the power's in our hands. Stay informed, stay engaged, make your voice heard.